Turn it off.
It's off.
Sunrise on the land so white, feels like I'm meant to strike. Flat earth beneath my feet, knowing I'm here to meet. Ocean's edge, it calls my name. Purpose in this life's game. Horizons line so clear, God's love brings me near. Flat earth made by him, my journey long yet thin. Purpose found in every day, guided by his gentle sway.
Yo, Flerfs, what's up? Good to see you all. Thanks for coming. Glad we could make it. Sorry, started late, a bit busier, but it's good to see you guys. We are joined by Michael, Roger, PJ, Janusz, and Sov.
Yo,
Hope you guys are doing well.
flat, better late than never. It's all good.
That's good to see you guys. I didn't really have anything planned for tonight. Just thought let's just show some of the Flerf Wiki nonsense and talk through that. I don't think you guys have seen that. Michael presented it to me today.
No, I'm just fine. I'm just saying it. Ian Henry said in chat that was Vicky Low. Yeah, Vicky was telling me to turn off the fan. she's got headphones on, so she shouted it. That's probably what you had. Turn it off.
Never trust Wikipedia, because even if you are a person of interest, it's article about you, and you're providing information or data about you, and you're trying to correct the entries, they will reject it. So it's all BS.
Yeah,
What do you try to do it, Giannis? You try to change it?
Yeah, and you provide information that it's about you, and that's not the fact from the history. The story was different, and they reject it, and they change to the previous.
The problem is if you go and change, because you can't edit it, they just go and change it back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They literally got dedicated. They really got dedicated mods to literally check if you've changed anything, and they change it back.
Didn't it get taken down before?
That was fandom, wiki fandom.
Oh,
Now it's
fandom. Oh, now it's wiki. Right. Okay.
because we actually had to get the last time we actually had to get hold of the actual creators of fandom, so they can look at it and actually remove it. Now they're taking it on wiki.
Fantastic.
So
Mctoons the head of the sphere, isn't he? He's the one pushing us.
Yeah. But my question is, how obsessed and psychotic must you be to literally take time of your day to make stuff like this?
I know, and especially when it's like it's kind of between themselves. Obviously they know that some flat earthers will come across it, but it's for their own little you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's idiotic.
Wow.
She's laughing something else again.
Yeah, that's a twist. That's a twisted ass little lesbian right there.
Yeah.
Twisted ass little lesbian.
Absolutely. And I'm the
But yeah, we know who made this, guys. It was literally Mctoon made this. Just like he made Wiki Fandom.
Well, all I have to do is just figure out who anybody that says, "Oh, I watched Mctoon." I'm like, "Well, you have the mind of a 5-year-old, don't you?"
Yep.
That's it, right there. You're a child. You're watching that washed out lesbian gym teacher up there talking shit. Well, good luck to you.
But I mean, let's just quickly go through it and see what he says actually. And then anybody who's actually just coming to this for the first time, think to yourself, is this the type of person you should
I'll go mute for it until she stops.
Okay. Let's
I've no idea what she's laughing at. She's got headphones on.
Anyway, this is what he puts. Flerfs. All flat earthers are people in modern time who believe the earth is flat. The purpose of this wiki is to document Flerfs and their bad faith cultism.
I saw that.
Flerfs are distinct from historical flat earthers because Flerfs are adherents of robotinism, a distinction which is neglected in the description on Wikipedia.
I wonder if Markley Sparkley had anything to do with it.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah?
Just 1 minute. Why would that Wikipedia thing mention Flerfs when it's talking about flat Earth?
No, this is Mctoons' words. The thing from Wikipedia is
Yeah,
this.
But the
Just
thing
the
from
section.
Wikipedia is flat Earth. Why would it mention Flerfs? It's talking about the belief in shape of Earth, not the people who believe it.
Exactly.
It's already wrong.
Yeah. Exactly.
We're critters now. We're a breed or something. I don't know.
But that's fine. But look what he says next. In reality, the robotomist model is radically incompatible with ancient cosmologies due to its denial of sunset.
Oh.
Socially, it is also a dangerous cult that ingests, distills, and breeds dishonesty, mental illness, and bad faith tactics.
So we've just got projection.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. That Michael, that sounded like total
Absolutely.
projection. That was a description of himself.
Yep, that is
Exactly, that's
how
what
that
we're reading.
described to him.
It's actually literally projected onto. Well, I was going to say onto paper, but onto, you know what I mean, onto digital paper.
The biggest thing I see is the denial of sunsets. You know, that's weird, dude. Why did you put that in there?
I'm sorry, didn't we say the sun sets in Antarctica?
Yeah.
So how's that a denial of sunset again?
I have no idea. It's not a clue.
Dude, sounds exactly like he just described himself. 100%. Mental illness, bad faith tactics. He's got a little cult following. I run across these little idiots on there on Facebook. They go, well, what would Michael Toon think about that? I says, I don't think Michael Toon thinks about anything other than little boys' buttholes. That's what I think.
Can I just ask you a question, Flav?
Mm-hmm.
So we're rebuffing this. I don't know what he claims about some.
I'm sure I was very clear. Everybody was very clear on this. We are not robothinists. We do not ascribe to flat Earth society.
No.
So what the hell? This is all just nonsense. It's literally just idiotic.
Well, let's take a
look
look
at
at
it.
the mental illness
The
part.
Flerf Wiki, the final experiment, the Mctoon Raw.
Sunspots, moon photos, experimentalizations,
Click
and
on
article
moon
video
photo.
compilation. Laws of Flerf, list of all Flerf's work in progress, how to add a Flerf.
Whoa.
Do you know what annoyed me? Right, I'm not on list of Flerfs, but yeah, it mentions my name on it.
No, let's go to the Flerfs.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I can guarantee you that I've never walked around in circles ranting into my phone like some kind of a freaking maniac, you know, especially over something as stupid as that.
You get famous for that.
But I mean, look, how do you have to go out of your way to literally make these lists?
Yeah.
Got the YouTubers on. He's got Bevites, TikTokers, and then uncategorized.
Yeah.
And he's got YouTube and Papa Flerfs.
Oh no.
There's a pop-up
Yeah,
Flerf?
look at all that.
Wow.
Now,
Look at
Elijah
this.
calls himself Papa Flerf.
Oh
I mean-
wow, I'm actually there as well.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah.
Both
No,
my
they're
channels are there.
Holy
Can
crap.
you believe it?
Yeah.
Both my channels are there. I mean, one of my channels has got a few videos on it, for goodness sake. The PG.
Dude, I'm right beside Robot Polisher. That's nice. Holy crap.
X-Flaps of Ranty. Yeah.
How much
He's been on that
traffic?
hit list,
How much
dude.
traffic does this stupid website get?
I have no idea.
Probably none.
I hope so. Looks
But I
ridiculous.
mean, you literally have to think about it. How much time do you have to spend to search all these people?
Yeah. That's a mentally
Get
ill.
all this up.
That's serial killer level shit right there.
He's
It
drawing
is.
maps with yarn on them, man.
And you know, I
Let's
just
see what
want
he
to go on
said.
record as saying that, you know, every serial killer in history was a globe Earth believer.
There you go.
So just saying, save
They
lives.
still are.
Research flat Earth, save lives.
Oh, he's got
Yep.
Dave drinking pee, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Look, see, it drinks urine. Literally. Okay. Dave Murphy, also known online as allegedly Dave, is a British conspiracy theorist notable for his advocacy of the flat Earth theory, sovereign citizen ideology, and urine therapy. He has authored the Human Body Owners Workshop Manual promoting alternative health practices. Okay, he says unknown Papa Flerf, whatever Papa Flerf is. Flerf Z. What's Flerf Z?
I have no idea.
Religi Flerf unknown, so he doesn't know. Okay. Then he's just putting stuff about him.
I thought according to them flat Earth were religion, so that don't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
We're a
Anthony Bear, even as Anthony Bear doesn't have a photo of him though. And it drinks urine not yet confirmed. What is with them and probably worried about people drinking urine?
What's that all about?
This is like a 7-year-old's done it.
Oh my God! Of course, classic photo of Arwen.
Real name Paul Cam.
Well, I knew that anyway. I knew that
The
through
Netherlands platform. But you see, the thing is, he's giving personal information.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Owen might not want everybody to know his name.
Exactly. I knew his name was that. And I mean, I don't even like the dude, but I've never said it to anyone. I knew his name was that because of PayPal and whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's no need to do that. If people don't want their names, you know what I mean? You don't know if you're doxing them or not. Which they don't give a crap about, obviously.
Who's
Oh,
this?
look at the photo they put of Austin up. Ah.
And some of the people that mixed in with us, like Pig Slapper, Oink, and all that, it's like we're all part of the same crew. I mean, that dude I would have nothing to do with.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it? Put the link to this thing down in the private chat. I want to check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dig through
It's
it.
quite a...
Babe.
Let's just
This
put it
is
this
a
way,
good
guys. I
one.
want everybody in chat who's seen this, there's the link,
Okay.
to go tell Mctoon what a douchebag he is and what an
Oh, yeah.
obsessed troll is, and that he should seek professional help.
I'll just laugh at him. Just laugh at him.
Just laugh at him. Tell him he's an obsessed guy who needs help. And I'm going to quickly go to my name, and then I wanted to point out something.
Oh, okay.
Look how much info he puts on me. Drinks urine. No,
Do you?
what the flippin' hell are you talking about?
So if you go and edit it, he's going to come back in and change it back, ain't he?
Oh, that's news to me. You don't drink urine, dear Flats. What are you playing?
No,
with
I
it.
do not. I do not. But he's got extra things for me. Look at all this.
Paragraphs, dude.
Look at all this stuff for me. It's a whole dedicated thing.
Like you're living rent free in his head, mate.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And no, I don't have a Papa Flerf. Nathan Oakley is definitely not my Papa Flerf.
Is Nathan your papa? Oh.
Prior to Flerf and Flerf. What a sad
crazy.
twat.
You're a religious Flerf too, dude. I'm telling you.
No, I'm a Christian.
Yeah, there you go. There's a difference between religion and Christianity. So.
Wow.
Yeah, thank God.
So Mctoon's a fake religious blurf. So what?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I want to point out another thing. So since Mctoon's got an issue with
And it looks like it's Mctoon. I mean, because he's got Flatzoid down there, that's not.
No, it's
that
Mctoon.
old.
No, this is
That's
Mctoon.
not.
He's got his stuff on there.
Exactly.
No, it's Mctoon. But I want to ask you guys something.
Okay.
If he's got an issue that I'm religious, what does that tell you about him?
Well, exactly. He hasn't got.
Isn't he supposed to be a Christian?
Isn't he
Yeah.
supposed to? Exactly.
He's a big hypocrite, dude. Basically.
I know he's not a Christian, but I'm just pointing out.
Well, he claims to be.
Yeah, he claims, but he's not
Wants
a
to be
Christian.
smart as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? We can be just as mean with him. What if we create Flerf Wiki and we put everybody talking about him and tying up a child to a pole in a basement?
Oh,
What
yeah.
will he say then?
Exactly.
What will he say then?
So Papa Flerf is Nathan Oakley prior to Flerf and Flerf. So it's Flerf and Flerf since the TFE and now everybody's all fighting now. Is that what you mean? Idiots.
Let's just put it this way.
Wiki.
Me and Nathan don't see eye to eye with some things, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. We've got nothing against each other. We just, some things we don't agree with, and that's about it. I got nothing against Nathan. Nathan's got nothing against me. He does his thing, I do my thing. But I still don't understand what a Papa Flerf is. I'm my own person. I came to Flat Earth without the help of Nathan Oakley.
It's a play on Papa Smurf, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. Disappointed. He ain't got shit on me.
I like the amount of nicknames you got, though.
We're gonna go to yours now.
There ain't nothing there. There ain't hardly nothing there.
Oh, so man. Come on.
Doesn't even know my real name.
What?
I can't see you.
Yeah. What option was I in again? There was other flat earthers or something. It was really. It's because the link I gave you is go straight to Austin. You need to go back to the beginning of it. Everybody's in there, babe. Everybody's in there.
Yeah, the Bible does say the Earth is flat. I do agree on that.
Okay, let's look for PJ.
There's no P's.
There is, but you have to go further down. There's different types of lists, babe. I'm not on the first list. I'm not a main flat. I'm not a main flat. You know what I mean? I'm a low level.
He's not popular enough. Yeah.
There we go.
It's actually got.
You drink urine as well, apparently. PJ, you also drink urine. Apparently.
Oh, I drink urine. Oh, for goodness sake! Since
look at he's
doing something associated with Miss Mop Queen Bee.
Wow! Look at this, Vicky. Associated with Miss Mop Queen Bee, who has been involved in false reporting that led to termination of PJ Crook's channel. That's false. That's a false statement.
Is he thick or what?
Oh my goodness! And it led to
contributed to spread of the Flatzoid kids rumor. What the hell is Flatzoid kids rumor?
Oh my goodness! Where the heck? That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
To watch it because that's slander.
Of course,
that is.
But look, I'm so what main platform YouTube? I'm under Papa Flat. My Papa Flat.
What would happen to him if every single flat earther on there took him to court?
I hope they put me there as well, because it's a privilege, to be honest.
But apparently Vicky made me lose my main channel, which was PJ Crooker. No, that's the channel that wasn't main. That's the channel I opened to replace. That went. So you got your facts wrong, Mctoon.
Mctoon, I will be seeking legal action next week.
I think Vicky's serious.
And one thing with Vicky, she's very serious when she says something. So
slander, McFool.
It is.
How many times?
I think everybody on this list. I think everybody on this list should actually take him on legally.
These people don't get that you don't bring other people, like people's wives, mistresses, kids. You leave it out of this.
Of course.
Yeah, it's just a topic, dude. What the hell?
Well, let's. Do you know something? I couldn't even tell you what piss tasted like. I haven't got a clue.
No, me. Mctoon wants to stop sucking Brenda's dick anyway.
I think that's his own one then, because they're both the same person.
Well,
So we all drink was.
What a dick.
He's got a long one for Nathan as well. Started channel 2010 showing of lifestyle equipment, audio, visual, blah blah. Audio Paula named after basically pumping out his wife for views.
What?
And showing sex toys in the what?
Where? I've never seen that.
Which Nathan uses exclusively on himself. If only fans were around then. Nathan Oakley, I hope he sees this.
Yeah. I've never seen him do that at all in any of his videos, dude.
Quickly moved on to his flat earth grift and attempted to get into Mark Sargent prestigious TS crowd, drinking any amount of his own. Undiluted urine as necessary.
Did he? Yeah, never heard that either.
No. Nathan was also very specific. He doesn't drink urine.
Yeah.
No, Dave himself said that the one time he drank the urine and it saved his life. So
look, now he's even saying, look here. He's even saying he's abusing his children.
Yeah, there you go. Go figure.
There we go, Nathan. You have all the right to take legal action, man.
Yep.
What possesses a man to do this? Seriously.
I have no idea.
Mental illness, dude. Mental.
Oh shit! They missed me. How is possible? I need to speak with them.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake!
I guarantee you, he brings my trip up to Antarctica. Watch.
Are you not here, Sov?
He's in there. He's got to be.
I'm there.
Yeah, so
Okay,
there.
Sov, there we go.
He don't even have my picture on there, man.
He left your picture out.
You don't know. Yeah. And PJ's name is in his title, dude. It's Paul Joe.
He's actually put my full name in. Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care about my name. I mean, people know my name anyway. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
And I mean, I care about. I care the fact that.
Wait. Alternative narratives. Take it back.
What's other piss drinker?
It's just a freaking alternative
Not confirmed yet. Not confirmed.
mainstream media and promotes alternative. Okay, doesn't promote. Okay.
I'm a piss drinker. Sov's not confirmed yet, but
How are you not a Papa Flerf, Sav? Come on.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what's the Flerf Z meant to mean. What is that? The ZI, the Flerf ZI thing. What is that meant to mean?
Tinfoil hat man. No picture. I've never really seen him neither.
You know exactly from where tinfoil hat man come from.
I'm gonna screenshot that and send it to Tinfoil.
Yeah, you must.
With his link.
Hot really. Let me quickly send it to you.
I've got it from private chat.
How did you come across this one?
But I mean, what possesses someone to do this?
It's ridiculous.
Even 24/7 flat Discord. Let's see how they do, because this is not a actual person. It's a group. Just a server community dedicated to discussions. Okay. But you can see there's some of them that he really gets very personal with.
Yeah.
As hurt match, possibly, you know.
Bo just makes videos, dude.
No, I'm disappointed.
Have you seen them mugshots of Witsit?
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah.
Too funny.
I think it's a byproduct of his.
He weren't bothered about his criminal record when they all went to Antarctica, though, was he?
No, he wasn't bothered about it then when he went to Antarctica.
But I have to thank them, you know, send thank you to them because they provided for us a long list of people who can think. It's very good, you know.
Yeah, but why is there no globies on here? Where's all the bluffers?
I'm gonna do a twat one.
How about one on Craig?
And I just want to say 7 Club. You haven't made on TikTok a list, man.
Wow. Unbelievable. He's got loads on TikTok.
This list is incomplete. They fucked up.
Well, he'll update.
And the information's wrong.
See what he says about
Let's see what he says about his friend Sean Griffin.
The information's wrong. They didn't specify what type of urine I drink. Come on.
What? Check here. He's got nothing for Kingdom. I want to point out he's got nothing for Kingdom Contest.
No, that's weird. Huh?
Why?
He weren't really his friends for them.
Don't you find that a bit odd?
That is weird. Especially when he's a big channel, religious, and a flat earther, allegedly.
Jesus.
It's a bit weird.
I want to know what I know our mental illness is. That's what I want to know.
Joe Hanvey? Woo.
Yeah, just incredible. Well famous for drinking piss.
Not really much about him.
Pedo McPherson.
Guess what? I'm not a piss drinker.
Oh, you're not?
Oh, you're not? Wow.
Well, here's start on it.
King Nico. Woo.
Oh, he's really pissed at King Nico. Look at that.
Vicky's got her own one as well. She's got her own chat.
Yeah. We're gonna go Miss Mafimi as well.
Okay.
She's got one,
Yeah, bitch with an opinion, don't like it. F off.
Wow.
Played a role in Flatzoid's kids' rumours. What rumour?
Exactly.
I don't know. I still want to figure out what rumor he's talking about.
No, I got something to say.
If it's anything to do with anything, Arwen's the only one I remember mentioning kids to do with flats and Mctoon himself. Oh, so, no, sorry, take that back. You didn't mention. No, it was something else he said.
Is he?
It wasn't.
No,
he didn't
because
say
my
that.
channel isn't even called that anymore. You retard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Duh. Tell me you're a dipshit without telling me you're a dipshit.
And you drink urine, apparently.
Oh, you drink pee and
about
water?
your kids in any topic.
Prefer champagne, but hey,
Champagne is pish, though.
It's not rape, it's like witch pish.
We'll see what they say about witchy poo.
These Flerf, whatever that is. What is Flerf?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is Flerf? I'm no idea.
These are Flerfs who hold racist, anti-Semitic, or neo-Nazi views.
Oh, I had a question mark on that one.
I bet you he's going to mention Eric Dubay here. Got to be. He thinks he's
Austin Whitsitt is one. Daniel Pratt, Dustin Nemos, Eric Dubay, Gino Iron Horse, Caleb Davis, Nathan Thompson, ODD. And he did change some of it today because when I looked at it this morning, they were, you know what they were saying about flat earthers. If you're a flat earther, you're a criminal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'll go on record as saying that
Changed.
I have never killed anybody that didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
And nobody has ever found any of the bodies that I've buried.
No.
It's so sad.
This is very sad.
He's got that much time to sit there and do that, which tells me what? This guy, he ain't got a girlfriend or a boyfriend. He's probably got some kind of a twisted rubber Chucky doll or some shit like that.
It's Sandro. I don't know who Scooter McGill is now.
That's what Kid's Rumor. There we go. Let's go see what Flatzoid Kid's Rumor is.
Two wolves, isn't there?
On July 1st, 2024, in Flatzoid's discussion, two wolves behaved promptly Peter Markley to speculate that he could be one of Flatzoid's actual kids. And Flatzoid worked together to misconstrue that Peter bringing Flatzoid's wife and kids in. He did bring it in.
Yeah, he did.
I even showed him the screenshot. And I told him, please don't do it again. That was it.
They can do no wrong over on their side, can they?
So what I want to know is, what's he doing showing this to everybody?
Unbelievable.
Well, you should go after him for sure, Flats.
That's really bad.
But is talking about a rumor?
Yeah.
I got an offer yesterday
What
from
are you
Aaron.
doing,
I got an offer from Aaron for $5,000 if I videotape the midnight sun and bring it back in Antarctica.
I mean, do you think he's got a group of people on this doing this, or do you think he's doing it himself?
Yes. It's got a whole bunch of mods that updates constantly.
Well, do you realize that this just hurts his credibility even worse? I mean, is he self-sabotaging like the rest of these jokers are?
Yep.
You could take this to court with you and it would stand up, wouldn't it?
He thinks
Let's view history.
what he thinks is this makes him look good, but really anybody with half a brain would see this and think, who's the
Peter
winner
Markley
behind this?
changed.
Yeah.
Peter Markley chased and mentioned to mental illness.
Wow. So they get caught doing it. They have to log in to do this?
That was 18th February 2025.
So is he a doctor as well?
Didn't know.
Oh, so he's been. See what I mean? And he's meant to be a Christian as well.
They're not
But he's
Christians.
adding to things like this. That's disgusting.
So I'm telling you guys, man, these jokers need us. And if we don't give them the opportunity or the time, I mean, I think I like what Nathan Thompson did. You know, he says, sure, I'll debate you. My debate fee is $200. Otherwise, kiss off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Turn you into speed bumps. Yeah.
Peter Markley is very, very busy here.
Busy. Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Is that that little Jewy looking bastard with the glasses?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, fuck him.
We're robothanists according to him. So
Now I know why Robothanist stands there.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Peter Markley. I'm an illustrator, graphic designer, and programmer. I also debunk Flat Earth.
No, you don't. No, you
I
don't.
mean, you try. You try to.
wear it like a badge, dude. Go for it.
There we go.
How about why don't you go ahead and try to prove your ridiculous positive claim of a globe?
I
You
want to
know, all
point
the
out.
time. That's the only thing they got is this reliance on a reversal fallacy. You see, the observation is the default position until it is proven otherwise. Therefore, the globe has the positive claim. I don't need to prove shit to you. You need to prove to me that which you claim that goes against observational reality and scientific experimentation. So go ahead. That's your job. No, instead they melt down and spend countless hours making some kind of a stupid freaking website that what kind of traffic does it get?
I'm sure this guy's mentor is Mctoon.
Listen, it's just this website ain't nothing but a big homo orgy room. That's it.
Hey, dude, Steve and Jack, good to see you, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see you, man.
The Tempest.
I want to know what the rumor was.
Roger.
Yeah.
Now some rumor weird. They're trying to say that he never said anything about my kids. So apparently we made a rumor about him. But there was literally a thing, and I showed him this.
He did say something.
He showed us. We even had a live stream, and we showed it.
I remember.
And I said, please don't bring my kids up, and that was it.
Right. Yeah, you did a stream about it the day after. You and Vicky.
Yeah.
I did. That's what I'm saying. Me and Vicky did a thing on Peter Markley, didn't we? I can't remember if it was a video or a stream. Can't remember if it was a video stream. No, exactly. And Peter says the other on live to us, didn't he? You lied about me, PJ.
And I said,
I didn't lie about you at all. Just tell the bloody truth.
And then I showed the clip.
Exactly. So there you go. Crap.
Then one she was swallowed. That's the last I'm saying on it.
True that.
How do you get to the list where the name is on there?
And under Flerfs.
Under Flerfs.
All Flerfs.
I can't remember if it was a live or a video. I can't remember.
It was an afternoon stream, man.
It was a stream.
It might have been a night time.
No, it was. We reviewed Peter Markley's video because I was fuming because when like the day before or something, two wolves said in chat about Peter Markley was talking about Flatz's kids on Discord.
Yeah.
And that's.
But was it a live or a video?
No, we did a video.
Oh,
you guys did a video.
It was a video. Oh, I thought it was
No, it was definitely.
But we spoke about it live, though.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
But the thing is about this, like I'm saying, he's so personally attached to hating Flat Earth that he tries to put personal information of a lot of people on the internet and just says really slanderous things about them for no reason. Now, it makes you think he has to go out of his way to get in the information. He has to put all that information on there. And he has to get people to go and mod it as well. Peter Markley's showing that he's not a Christian then either, because look what he's putting himself into. The practice you're doing, Peter Markley and Mctoon, is not Christian-like. Just to let you know. Not at all.
They got a
category. The lights on the shows. Sorry?
They got a category you can add a Flerf if you want to. I can just add anyway.
It is a video. Vicky's right. It was done 7 months ago. It's a 29-minute video. PG and Vicky react. Peter Markley on Flat Earth as a cult. Pete is deluded and very whatever I called it after. I don't know. But it is a video. Right enough, babe. I'm actually going to share that.
I'm sharing it. I'm actually commenting on this one as well.
I'm doing something.
Yeah, what did I count on that? 157 views on that. That's not bad, actually, considering when it was.
So anything they do, they don't document it. We should just start our own page. They got some bad behavior themselves, even worse than we've ever done. They could do a page on Craig alone.
Not something that you do there, Roger. Like, you know.
I know. It just pisses me off to like turn around like there's the whole page of everybody's personal history that happens on YouTube right there.
Look here, guys.
Nice. Flats is changing some of the things. Very cool.
We love Flerfs.
Absolutely.
I would take the word cult out of that, man. We're not a cult.
I think we should have a capital F.
Yeah.
No shit. This is beautiful.
There, we can also do it, Mctoon. You like this?
I'll just put rumor about Flatzoid's kids, whatever dickhead whose mother should have swallowed did this. You really need to get a grip, you waste of spunk.
Well, ready for that on, babe. Chill with the language, right? No, enough with the smut.
The only person I ever heard anybody say anything about Flatzoid's kids is Arwen, and that was it.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah. I said something about Mctoon, but he didn't. He said something else. He said about Flats, you beat up your wife or something like that. Yeah, he said that.
The only time I've ever spoke about Flatzoid's kids is when some dickhead Glober
spoke about him,
or Arwen.
Yeah, exactly.
So go suck a doorknob.
There we go. I think that's fine. There you go.
That's better.
Let's see how long that stays that way.
Yeah, but it gives them your IP address.
I give it 15
They know it anyway. They probably know that anyway.
Put an entry on there, Mctoon, like buttholes.
Yeah, someone else has just put F sheeps with an S.
Make an entry for Toon, and under the thing says make it say that he drinks other people's urine.
Yeah.
Is someone doing this now? Is someone in there now changing things now from them?
That's me.
Oh, is it? Yeah, but no. But what about what it says at the end now?
You put that you do things to sheep.
Yeah, you put that. You do stuff to sheep.
No, I didn't do that.
Well, somebody's changed it then.
And someone else there.
Yeah.
Is Sean watching us now?
Mctoon loves basements with poles.
Oh, there you go.
With pokies.
McPole.
Put BDSM in capital letters right after polls.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. If we drink this, they eat excrement.
Okay, create. Hi, I am Mctoon. I love basements. It's great because I stay there.
I also love watching children play on the playground.
I take my time to build Lego with the awesome children.
Are you gonna spell awesome, or is that how you spell it?
Awesome children that are close to my pole.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm gonna say triggered much, bitch.
Was Brenda in the list? Because she's a Flerf. There's no doubt.
And he knows why I'm saying that. True or false? They claim it, so true.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's go to get Flerf Wiki.
See how long it's going to do.
Save page.
Oh, you got to fill out.
Fill in this field. Okay. McPole. What did we say? BDM.
Yep.
BDSM.
PBSM.
BDSM.
It hasn't shown up in the
no, D, not P. D, not P.
I am confused now.
You got to put a D. A D, not a B.
BDSM. All right, duh.
Yeah. I can't find the
full list. Really? Yes, they claim it's true. Damn, it's just stupid. Where does the sun go at night? Away.
There you
go.
Show preview.
Somewhere, but it doesn't shine.
Oh man. Won't let me. Okay, there you go. McPolpedia. It won't show it because it wants me to do all those stupid.
What are Flerf lies? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, you see, anybody can do this idiocy. But yeah, we'll see how long this stays.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. It's not changed on this side.
Still there. Remember, we're doing this live. We're showing live. We're doing this to 142 people. So hit the likes, guys. Share the show. And everybody who's on the list of Wiki, I suggest we should maybe take legal action against these idiots.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen the changes come through on the webpage yet.
Vicky knows what she's doing with things like that. I'll leave that to her. Vicky says thank you, mate.
I hope he signed all his stuff over to Brenda because I'll be taking him for all of it.
Get all these Lego, all these Star Wars toys, everything.
Can you imagine though being that sad that you sit and do that?
Well, and he's got a team of people doing it.
I know, but that's even sadder.
I mean, Peter Martin is doing stuff.
Peter Martin can kiss my butt.
I'm going to laugh now because from our video, I'm going to get a lot of trolls. Oh, you're so sick. You're calling him a pedo. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I'm looking at recent
Remember
changes.
how triggered he got with Dustin Emos when he asked him? He just asked him a question.
You did 5 changes today on Wikipedia.
Wow. Must I do more?
Yeah, sure. I'm reading.
I mean, what would he do if we have to take a photo of his house, take his name, maiden name, get his wife's name, all his children's names, where he lives, and put it all on there? Would he like that?
Of course not.
No, he wouldn't.
It can't be that hard to get either.
Where is the South Pole? That's the big question on the final experiment. Where is
I know where the South Pole is. Up their arse.
No, it's in Greg's basement.
Minnesota.
Man.
In places the sun, but it's not shining.
That was fun.
That was fun.
It's sick. It's sad and sick.
At least he didn't go too much off board like the first time.
Call me a bitch or whatever. Don't lie about it.
Bitch or whatever?
Bitch and whatever.
You know what I mean, though?
I know. Come on.
Call me things I am, but don't make up lies and stick it on the internet.
That's what they do. That's what they do, babe.
Got a lie to bluff.
That's
Do you
it.
know what, though? They're really thick because it was only when I first come on YouTube I used my full name.
Yeah.
But I want to know, anybody here, have you given him consent to put your personal information on that site?
Hell no.
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 But they can't even take the piss information right. You know what I mean? Like I lost my channel, PJ Crooker. I didn't lose PJ Crooker. That's what I replaced my channel with.
I lost it for you.
I know.
Like, what crap is that?
Nobody's messed with the changes yet.
Someone to mention that it were bluffs that fraudulently tried to get your channel took.
Exactly.
Oh,
They
yeah.
forget to mention the fact that AA was bragging about it.
Exactly. Yes, he was. He was.
Mhm.
Oh, I hope that was me.
Yeah.
I hope that was me.
Well,
And then I get it back 4 days later or something.
Oh, let's see. Blue Ghost apparently has new images from landing on the moon.
Oh boy. They got to be crystal clear pictures, I'm sure.
Trina
Patterson.
Look at that demonic looking broad.
2:34 a.m. on March 2nd.
Get the script straight.
Firefly's Blue Ghost.
They could have used someone who could at least talk properly. Let's see. This is
They're
the
always-
first image.
Wow.
Lovely.
Wow, that's brilliant.
Wow.
Wow. Doesn't
The
look like a pot plant at all. It looks like someone took a pot plant, stuck some holes in there, overexposed the image, and just hold some model towards it.
This image
NASA,
shows the
come
moon's
on.
surface.
TikTok.
So that's the moon, apparently.
Yeah.
It looks very swirl-like, doesn't it?
It does.
Not regolith.
And the top-down view of the lander's RCS thrusters, with the sun glare a little off to the right.
Sun glare.
And even
Whoa,
more.
whoa, there's no atmosphere. How do you have sun glare?
What?
How do you have sun glare? There's no atmosphere.
Well, you don't remember that's why if they're in Earth's atmosphere now with the moon, so it's Earth's atmosphere causing.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's in Earth's atmosphere now. The moon is. They said that, yeah.
Oh,
But then they say space goes to Earth as well. You know, so
It's
make
supposed
up
to
the
be
mind.
like that crinkled up foil looking stuff.
Yeah, that's
Magic
Firefly.
gold.
It's supposed to
That-
be though.
That's magic gold NASA foil, man.
Yeah, it does. It gets them there and back.
Only if it's gold. Only.
Yeah. You can't just use regular old Reynolds wrap. That's
No.
that won't work.
He's a great value brand. I'm sorry.
Top deck of Firefly's Blue Ghost lander.
It looks like it's taking the 1970s.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
What?
that looks ancient.
The question is, did they put a rover on this damn thing? That's my
What
question.
in the hell is that supposed to be?
That's part of the limb, I think.
Standing stable on the moon's surface, in the background, you can see our home planet, that
I'm
beautiful
sure you can.
blue marble
That
Earth.
gets smaller.
I'm looking forward to the
It's tiny.
Wouldn't it take up the whole damn sky, guys? Think about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, how big is the Earth compared to the moon again?
4 times on their heliocentric model. It's
Yeah.
4 times.
Okay. Why does the moon look bigger from Earth
Then
than
yeah,
the
Yeah, I know.
Earth from the
I've thought
moon?
about it, dude.
exactly.
If the moon is way, way smaller than the Earth, according to them.
It should be 4 times bigger than the sky from
And
the moon.
don't globies come to atmosphere because
Yeah.
that doesn't make the moon look the size it does. It's not like the sun that you need a solar filter.
Madness.
I don't know. I've always asked that question every time I've seen a.
How do
Earth
people
shot.
fall for this nonsense?
Dude, they believe they're on a spinning ball to start with.
the additional images we will get as we conduct lunar surface operations over the next image
Ooh, another one.
from the moon.
Ooh, it looks bigger there.
Breathtaking image
Breathtaking.
from the moon.
OMG.
They're even laughing about it. Listen. Look what they're saying about it. Listen.
Breathtaking image from the moon.
What's it on a mountain?
You listen how they're laughing. It's like, wow. And the guy's like, wow. OMG. And they're also laughing. Ah, they know it's fake.
Yeah.
They're laughing at all you people that believe this is real.
I'm going back to listening to the music.
And with good reason. You should
Yeah.
laugh at anybody thinks that's real.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Mr. Wiki
The
Flerf.
same with the atheists, they have created atheism because they hate God. So they think they are winning, and the atheists don't even realize it was created by the Freemasonry. They don't get it. And they're just laughing at them. They hate Christians, but they are laughing their ass off of atheists because they think and they are right. The atheists are so dumb, so indoctrinated that they have to be very stupid to go for this psyop. That's what they think from their own mouth.
Mm-hmm. By the way, we got 138 votes. Flerf Wiki shows the desperation of an obsessed lunatic. Yes, 73%. No, 27%. So this is the pictures.
It's
Wow.
very
Okay.
simple. If you are a glober, indoctrinated glober, you will vote no. It's just very simple. It's not rocket science, fucking hell.
So that was like
They're only pictures that they've got to offer.
that's the picture, yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot of film, dude. Like 3 pictures.
Out of a live, but I mean, it's a live landing that they had about a day ago. Why is it that's all that they're showing?
Don't know.
Oh, look at this. Texas company pulls a fully first successful moon landing.
Its mission, deliver 10 payloads to the lunar surface for NASA.
So if we kind of look down, you see.
Aw, I thought it was going to be real.
Penetrate 9 feet below the surface to measure temperature. Another experiment will vacuum up loose lunar rock and dust.
Our payloads are
Great experiment.
Loose lunar rock.
Hold up. Wait a second.
Wow,
Going to vacuum up. They're going to vacuum up dust off the surface. How? What?
How?
How in the world are you going to do that? You're going to create a vacuum strong enough 10 to the negative 14. 10 to the negative 14 torrs, what we're told is on the moon. Now, how in the hell are you going to vacuum anything up off of the damn floor?
Yeah, you got to create a stronger vacuum.
Also,
they can't even achieve the moon's vacuum. They
every
can
time I
barely
get
to where
Dyson,
it is.
I'm doing an experiment.
They can barely get to where it is at the Kármán line with the what's that one? The Glen Allen Research Facility in Sandusky. That great big vacuum chamber they got there. They can about get it to where it's supposed to be at the Kármán line.
They want to get to the 10 to the minus 6. But I mean, remember FTFE told what Alex Stein that there's no dust on the moon because there's no atmosphere.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell are they busy getting up? Trying to vacuum up.
Yeah.
Survive about 2 weeks or 1.
Sorry?
What's a Flerf? Like a Nazi? Is that what they're trying to say?
Oh, yeah.
So,
That's probably
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Sieg Heil, bitch. You know, whatever.
Jesus Christ. They went through a lot of trouble to make that fucking list, dude.
Yeah, how in the hell are you going to vacuum up the regula off of the
regula?
Moon?
That's an actual term now. Regula. The
Regolith.
Regolith.
Your vacuum on moon lander would have to be more powerful than.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more photos. Captures
Really?
first sunset.
Oh,
sunrise. Or something.
Yeah, that'll be beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Sunrise on the moon. No.
It looks like TFE there, dude.
I'm sorry, that looks like a filter.
Looks like pumice stone.
Looks just like pumice stone.
Yep.
How
I've got a
is
big
it
chunk
getting
of
that
pumice,
glare?
man.
How is it getting that glare without an atmosphere?
Yeah, that's as bad as the glare in Antarctica. Look at that sun, dude. Start changing and morphing and crap.
This looks photoshopped.
Oh, crap.
Really bad.
No ways. I'm sorry, I can't claim that to be real. It looks like they took a whole bunch of filter passes and stuck it on top of each other, and that's all they did.
Wow.
Will have to be.
By the way, those craters look like the product of heat.
Yeah.
On a substance rather than impact.
Yeah, true.
I mean, that doesn't. There's some. Oh, no.
They ain't even trying no more, man.
Nope.
No, this is like damn fake.
None of this, you wouldn't, very few people even knew about this. I guarantee you could go out on the street today and say, hey, what do you think about them landing on the moon yesterday or whatever? What?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
People got bored with it back in the 60s, didn't they? Why are they going to bring it back?
Puppets on a string, man. Life
No, this isn't real.
like a merry-go-round.
This isn't real.
There's even too many globies now that actually don't think the moon landing was real in the beginning, so they're not really going to advertise it, right?
How? How does someone look at this and think, "Oh man, this is awesome"?
It looks like that sun's in front of backdrop.
Yeah.
Of the moon.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
It's like there's a big crater where the moon is, and you can see
Yeah.
top edge going at moon where the sun is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
looks like,
that's it. Yeah.
Again, how does it have this glare? There's absolutely no atmosphere, so there shouldn't be any glare. Shouldn't be any lens flares or nothing.
And I'm thinking about editing my wiki page there. They says no information about them. That's it. That's all it says.
Well, they got more. They got more photos. Look at that.
Should go in there and change to say, all of us, and it's, one of the greatest YouTube channels to watch, highly recommended, shit like that.
What the hell?
They're saying we're unavailable, can't go to my webpage.
They're not real photos.
No, they're not, dude.
It's ridiculous.
I know they're not.
What is going on here? What's wrong with these people?
Wow.
Watch the moon morph in size, too.
What
It got bigger and smaller.
Is that? Come on.
Good.
Are they actually trying?
Looks like there's some on moon on that one.
They had no money for this, dude.
Scroll back up.
They didn't have any cash for this.
This looks like an extra moon. A moon with a...
That's
Yeah,
just
it's like AI is just know when you give AI a prompt.
Yeah, exactly.
And it comes up with something else.
Wow, that's the Earth there?
Huh. Wow.
That one there,
Oh, sorry. Let's go back.
Just go back to alt pictures.
I mean, they've all got that purple dot. Is it like meant to be on the lens? Is it that? Or
Yeah, that's supposed to be a lens flare or something.
No,
That one underneath share button.
That
Looks
one.
like there's something already on moon.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Weird.
Oh,
There's aliens down there, dude. The reptilians are crawling out of the moon.
Let's see.
Andrew Worth trying to defend that crap.
oh, for goodness sake.
So, Flats, I got offered $5,000 for a video. Should I take that offer?
No.
Okay. I wouldn't take it either.
What video?
If Midnight Sun in Antarctica for Aaron. They didn't say his last name or anything.
Let me put it this way. Anything Aaron or Andrew Johnson brings up, run as far away as possible.
I haven't. Do you know I haven't heard from any of them for a while now? But paying attention to them at all.
Don't even bother with them, man. They're a waste of time.
I wouldn't even. If they come to your channel, I wouldn't even let me. I would just ban them instantly.
And I don't know when Andrew. I'm just going to say this out loud. I don't know when Andrew's finally going to get, because for the last week I've just been saying nope to everything he says, and he still keeps writing questions to me. When are you going to be smart enough to understand I'm trolling you because I'm just saying nope?
Nope.
Why is this not loading? Come on.
It's YouTube.
No, it's
okay. Thank you.
Once you put another ad. Yeah. Spin the ball. Spin the ball. Okay.
These are people that Donald Trump got out of Space Force.
Snake is can't touch his tail.
Why? Well, I want to. I saw. Thank you, Roper, for your $2. He says, "Where are the stars?" They forgot to add them because they were in a studio. Thank you
What
for
are
the
you trying
super
to
chat.
bring
Man.
up that's giving you such?
Appreciate it.
What are you trying to bring up that's giving you such a bad time?
This is NASA's webpage? No, it's USA Today.
USA Today. They're trying to post videos and photos of. I'm trying to get to this photo.
Giving you ads
You
constantly.
want to see what the hell that is? It's just give me ads all the time.
It's Mctoons head.
Oh, he's a gopher. Whack-a-mole.
The problem with this type of stuff is, guys, at the end of the day, they say that could be an alien ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And then they start pushing aliens.
Well, wasn't that David Icke that did that shit?
David Icke is New Ager. If you really listen to what he's talking about, he's pushing New Age agenda. He provides a lot of good information.
Don't listen to anybody who's claimed to be Jesus Christ.
I'm claiming to be Jesus.
Especially while wearing a chuffing purple shell suit.
Oh, yeah, we got to make it very clear. Jesus says every eye will see when it comes down on the clouds of glory. If you don't see Jesus come down on the clouds, he's not Jesus. Full stop.
And you can't see that on a globe. Not everybody would be able to see that on a globe. So
it's more than that, Flat, because they can make this happen. You know, that someone will be coming on the clouds, and people might be deceived. So, but we have to follow Scripture. There are certain events that have to happen before Christ will come. So it will not happen. Yeah, it will not happen. It's not really Christ.
Yeah. Just incredible. Thank you for your $5. He says, I live near Kennedy Space Station. I see every rocket. I didn't see nor hear anything about this. That's interesting.
He's in Houston, where he said he's at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kennedy.
Nice. Kennedy.
Okay. Let's see if I can find some more stuff on this.
I have a shirt from Kennedy Space Center.
You do?
Yep.
Oh.
Nice.
How much you pay for it?
I didn't. It was my wife got it for me when she went down to Florida.
Oh, nice.
They probably wouldn't let me in there.
Well, don't you have government contacts, Bob? Are you involved with the group?
With the group? The club?
The club.
Jesus.
It didn't cost me more than 10 seconds of stress, yeah?
Oh, man.
Now I got to go deal with people at Walmart for the rest of the day. Sad story.
How exciting.
I know.
Man, what's with their redecorating? I hadn't been in there in a long time, and I went in there and they've remodeled this place now where it's, I don't know, like modern dystopia is the only style I can think of. It's like concrete floor. It looks like you're in some kind of a dystopian warehouse or something, man.
Yeah, they've been doing that. And they polish the concrete so it shines, too.
Yeah, I wasn't real big on that.
It's almost like a mirror. But I'm the guy who keeps that floor looking like that. So.
Well, there you go.
Hey, Ryan.
Ours has they have a robot machine that goes around and shit.
We got one of those. I got two of those.
Beeps.
I call mine Chappie. It's Chappie the robot.
I was playing with one in there one night. I was making it back up. And keep walking toward it, make it back up, make it try to turn it and shit.
So you're the guy that's a pain in my ass.
How long would it be to piss this thing off?
It takes about 20 seconds and it'll just quit working. It'll just shut off. And there's a stop button on the back of it. If you see the big red button on the top of it, just slap it. It'll stop.
There you go.
And then it gives me an alert and I have to go out and fix it.
I haven't seen much from Robert Polisher lately. Have you guys?
No, not really.
David Banner for £2. Really appreciate it. Says they look like AI images, faker than Pastor Duffy. Yep.
So
I've actually got people trying to defend Duffy.
Really? For what?
Yeah, trying to say, how dare he's a man of God, and you're trying to equate him to a serpent. It's like, Okay.
Should I go looking for him? He ain't
So
that
that,
far away.
by that logic, then, if someone claims to be a
If
man,
he is man of God, I am none and 9 months pregnant.
Are you? I didn't know.
Kunal,
Right.
thank you for your $5. He says, when ET phoned home, did he use Starlink mobile? No, because we're doing updates.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the super chat, Kunal. You rock, man. Appreciate it. And then Just Incredible for his $5. He says, I was stationed at Cape Canaveral Coast Guard guarding Space Center and launches as well. I've seen a lot. Coast Guard helped me realize Earth is flat. Woohoo!
Nice.
That's quite
Weird.
cool, man.
Yeah. Did the Coast
Really
Guard help you
appreciate
do
super
it?
chat. You rock. Thank you guys for all your support. Really appreciate it. It's quite interesting. The Coast Guards are quite an interesting job, actually.
Yeah, my dad's an old Navy man. They make fun of Coast Guard.
Not for me. Like I'm not bothered about boats.
You don't like boats? Like,
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Got your sea legs?
No.
I grew up on a lake, man. I miss sailing. I had a little wet sailor, small sailboat when I was a kid.
I literally go green when I'm on a boat.
No,
you guys want to laugh? Sean Hawkins made a short this morning.
Oh my God, is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, I guess he is.
Did he remove
Try to
it?
get me to.
Did he remove it? Oh, Sean.
You pulled a video? No way.
He removed it. Oh man. But luckily I was kind enough to screen record this morning on my phone because I had a feeling he would do so.
Why would you do that, Flats? Come on, jeez.
Is it that stupid?
That's how dumb it is. Yes.
Oh my God.
Let's see if I can send it
That's pretty
to
dumb.
my computer.
Yep, that's dumb.
Let's see if I can send it to my computer quickly. So, Sean Hawkins, you're not out of it, man. Just because you delete it doesn't mean I can't find it. Okay.
Once on internet, always on internet.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ryan said something about Sean tried to get him to do something like debate him, or is that what he's trying to do?
Who debated
Yeah,
it?
he got a hold of me the other day and wanted me to debate him. I'm like, I don't remember agreeing to that. He goes, oh, yeah, you did. Like, well, I don't remember that.
Oh, that wouldn't be a hard debate, dude. It really wouldn't. He's just going to sit there and look at you.
But why would I waste my time?
But give us a hit piece on Sean Hawkins.
Why are you not saving?
Yeah, have you heard out about out of all these like Patricia and Robbie and all that have gone back to Bow?
Yeah.
Apparently, the claim is that there's no evidence for flat Earth.
Really?
All of a sudden?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they're all saying the same
Nathan
thing.
learned about it earlier. Apparently, like they've all commented, and it looks like it's a pre-med comment. They're all saying the same thing.
There is only one thing which does not have evidence, which is intelligence.
Yep.
Oh no, it is up. Okay, 3 weeks ago. I saw it this morning. Okay, there we go. So I don't have to save it. Okay. So he's not very smart. Question for Flatzoid.
How much does this lighter displace? Let's say 5 cubic centimeters. I don't know. I haven't measured it. Let's say it's 5 cubic centimeters. Right? Now,
Okay.
how much does it displace, Flatzoid?
Huh?
Still 5 cubic centimeters? What about if I took this up to the top of the Empire State Building? How much would it displace then, Flatzoid? Still 5 cubic centimeters?
Of course.
Here. Any place I put it, it still displaces the exact same amount of medium around it.
Uh-huh.
So why does it fall down? It can displace the same amount any direction it's going. So why down?
Oh my
What a fucking retard.
It's electrical, you idiot.
He's getting somewhere though, because he's realized things can't take up the same space.
Yeah. At least he measured it too, man. Oh no, he didn't. He forgot to measure it.
I guessed it.
He doesn't understand that it's a ratio.
Mm-hmm. But he's getting somewhere because he's actually understood now that if I pick up my phone, the air can't display, it can't take up the same space. It's displacing the air around it, no matter where I put it. But I stick the same phone in Mercury, it's going to float. Why? Because it's the ratio, like you say.
But he's slowly getting there,
He's getting there.
Understand displacement eventually.
Maybe someday. I think so. He'll be too old and die before he get there. He's too slow thinker.
It's fine. Well, at least he's talking about it.
He's trying. But I mean, he does think horizontal curves. So.
Yeah, I don't know how they understand how they get that.
They put it in dictionary.
Anybody who thinks horizontal curves, I already write them off as
retarded,
as dumb as a shoelace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would beg the differ. Shoelace probably is more intelligent.
Well, the shoelace has a purpose. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's a good one.
Oh man! Wow.
You know what? He might have a purpose. He's bringing joy to our life, so that's why I think so. It's his purpose for us,
Yeah, joy.
Yeah.
Jokes. No, I'm still praying for the guy.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. What did I just watch?
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to figure out.
Bad.
I think in his mind, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think in his mind, whenever he moves the lighter, it displays more and more and more, and it's adding. So that might be in his mind. I don't know. This guy is crazy, so who the fuck knows what he's thinking about?
Oh, Trump makes an announcement live, guys.
A live announcement? I don't know.
Listen, people are pissed off, man. People are pissed off right now. They were supposed to release that Epstein list, and they got this redacted crap. It's not even as much information as what we had before.
Yes.
And Pam Bondi, who had claimed that she had all this crap on her desk ready to release it, well, then she starts going, "Oh, the FBI won't give it to us." What?
Did you see videos where people are booing him and shouting, chanting, "Do your job, do your job"? Have you seen that?
Yes, I have.
Nice.
It's a great deal for us because, Biden very, very foolishly, stupidly, frankly, gave $300 billion and $350 billion more accurately
I need to interrupt.
to
People
a
don't
country
get it. That they implement Biden as on purpose so people would see that he's stupid and he would have a landslide win. People don't get it because it was all programmed. He had to win. He had to be 47th president. People don't get it. It's just so blind.
and to try and do things. And you know what happened? We get nothing. We get nothing. Just gave it. We could have rebuilt our entire U.S. Navy with $350 billion. Think of it, $350 billion. We could have rebuilt our U.S. Navy. So he gave it away as fast as the money could be gone.
Man?
And what we're doing.
Why did you give 40 billion
that all back
when you stopped the money for the Ukraine? That's the question.
A lot more than that. And what we need, it's very important for this business that we're talking about here with chips and semiconductors and everything else.
Thank you, Justin Guerrero, for your $5. It says, have you all seen The Guardian with Ashton Kutcher and Kevin Costner? Yes, very good. That was on the Coast Guard movie. Very good. That's what I really was going to do. We should watch it for night, PJ. Yeah, PJ, you guys can actually look. The Guardian's actually a very good video.
The what?
It's actually based on a true story, I think.
The Garden.
Guardian.
Oh, The Guardian. Okay.
Ashton Kutcher and Kevin Costner. It's where he tries to become a Coast Guard.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
Very good movie.
Okay.
Very good. But yeah, appreciate the super chat, man. You rock. What's Trump talking about now anyway?
We need rare earths.
No,
and
why
the deal we have is we have the.
I don't know. It's boring to me.
Well, here's what was so funny. Part of that whole peace deal was supposed to be that we get a contract for rare earth minerals from Ukraine. Zelensky blew that. And then Putin jumps out and says, hey, we'll make a deal with you. We got even better. Our minerals are even more pure, and we've got a larger quantity of them. And I'm like, oh, wow, that was a boss move. So Zelensky's not, who's supposed to be, we're supposed to be supporting and whatnot, doesn't take the deal. And Russia offers up a deal to the United States. What's that going to do? That's a better deal than he was getting from Ukraine.
Yeah.
So it looks to me like this Zelensky character doesn't want peace. He doesn't want peace. And I don't know if you've seen the videos.
But look at Zelensky, how aggravating he is as well when he talks to everyone else. He's like very in their face.
Yo.
What's up, Charles?
What's going on, guys? Miss y'all too, man. Miss y'all.
Dude, they're riding around in vans. They're riding around in vans and grabbing dudes off the street to put them in the army.
Really?
Beating the hell out of them and putting them in the street. I've seen so many videos of this, man. It's not even funny.
And they even
Ukraine?
created how it's called?
Yeah.
The protection for the pregnant women, so pregnant women can fight. Even that.
They were putting Down syndrome.
That's stuff they put on the TV.
Down syndrome people in the freaking front lines.
Now, I was going to say, like, there's loads of people from Ukraine saying they don't even see a war.
Yes, that's true.
That JLB did a whole thing on that.
Ukraine is pretty big, and the front line is something.
Television is all bullcrap, right?
Aye.
Nuh-uh.
Unless
Hey, when is NASA? When are we going to?
Why would they lie?
When are we going?
When are we going to Yavin 4?
What?
That looks pretty sustainable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's very beautiful. I'm waiting for them to take off now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to break. I had to say that. I was like, oh.
We just watched
that
moon landing. I think that was bad too.
That moon footage is. Whew.
Guys, I want to point out, why is gravity not pulling that down?
No
Why is
kidding.
it dispersing in all directions?
What's going on with that?
The gas?
Dissipating.
No.
Yeah.
Gravity's not doing anything to it?
That's steam, isn't it?
It looks like it.
That's just steam. See how it dissipates into the air?
And not to mention all the containers they have.
Damn, what are those for?
What is it all for? All that stuff.
They should just use
Don't they have the liquid nitrogen and stuff in there?
Yeah, I think so. Liquid oxygen, liquid nitrogen.
Mm-hmm.
That way they can fly through the vacuum of space.
Yes.
Okay.
Now look at that vacuum. Where's all that gravity at? That's right behind me.
See, they just.
I'm gonna gravitate towards my coffee.
I don't blame you, brother. I don't blame you.
I got some new kind of creamer. This foam. It's
Let me see what's
spray it
going
in
on
your
here.
coffee and leaves a foam top on it like espresso. It's nice.
Oh, here's the thing. It says Trump gives Zelensky 30 days to hand over VIP adrenochrome client list. Listen, you know why they're not releasing any of this? Because it all points to Israeli intelligence. It all
Exactly.
points.
Mossad is all up in that.
Yeah, man.
There's no way they're releasing that.
Epstein was a Mossad asset. This
Yes.
whole thing is so deep into it. This is why you've got like 90% or better of your congressmen and senators they put Israel before they do the United States.
Absolutely, they're all in the take. Who was Epstein's what was her name? That's her. That's
Ghislaine
what's his name.
Maxwell. Ghislaine
Maxwell.
Her dad,
Ghislaine
Robert,
Maxwell is.
Well,
Yeah.
Robert Maxwell, her dad was a Mossad agent.
There you go.
Deeply
There you
embedded
go.
in the British intelligence.
I thought she was just a madam, but I understood.
No, it goes
more than that.
way deeper than that. It actually goes back to something thousands of years old. Very, very dark.
Before Christ was on earth.
Well,
Yeah, that's the same seed.
When you bring up the big 911, Mossad never gets brought up in that one either.
Yeah, that was just coincidence, you know, that the 9/11, 3,000 encrypted nodes didn't show up to work, you know. That's
The
coincidence.
dancing Israeli students on a rooftop.
5 or 4 were caught, and they were filming,
Jonas?
and then they were.
Jonas, I don't know if you hear Roger was talking, man.
All right. Yeah, those dancing Israelis on the rooftop. Remember them? The ones they
they
arrested?
were on a van. It was a van. The thing was parked there across the river, and they were with video camera equipment, and you got to figure what it was rather large. You didn't have the little tiny handy cam back then. They had a video recorder, and then when the plane struck or whatever, the explosion went off, they were jumping up and down dancing. Some woman saw that and thought it was rather suspicious that these people were cheering about it. She reported it. They tracked them down. These guys insisted, you know, they were like almost flabbergasted that they'd been arrested. They said, "Oh, we were just here to film the event," which
How do they know about that?
indicates pre-knowledge. Well, then they were whisked away by the State Department and sent back to Israel. No charges, nothing. Just boom. They were Mossad.
Well, why didn't they question them? That was suspect, dude.
Well, they did question him. You'll never see the interrogation tapes or the transcripts, though. It's every time it points to Israel. Listen, this is what gets you. You got to understand, we've been taken over. We have been taken over by that little despotic country. I'm serious.
With that blue flag with something on it. Yeah. Mm.
We really have. And people are bamboozled into it, you know. Oh, Jesus was a Jew. No, he was not a Jew. Okay, stop. That's right.
The thing is, all this has to happen when Jesus comes back. So it all has to play into it. Remember, everything that is hidden will come to light. So
yeah, and it has to come to pass.
Mark 4:22
or revealed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And no, we're not going to be all on devices watching him come down on a cloud. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You got pastors saying that. Come on, man.
I'm going to be on the.
Yeah, they're saying AI is going to help us so we can see Jesus on our apps. What?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
AI Jesus.
Dude.
Yeah.
Quite crazy.
The nonsense people will go ahead and accept. And listen, this is what I'll tell you. Preachers to me are like salesmen. Okay, 99% of them, I don't trust a single one of them. Not a single one of them. I've run into them, and they can seem like they're really into it, and you know they know what they're talking about. And the minute you bring up God's creation of the earth, man, they're like, oh, they start freaking out. And I'm like, well, you've been deceived by the devil. You have been deceived by the devil, and you don't even know it. You're so deep into the deception that you don't even know you've been deceived. You think you're actually out here preaching the word of God, and you deny the very first aspect of creation. Stop. I don't trust you.
What I don't get is how they can incorporate evolution into their dogma. I don't know. I've seen it.
Well, if they don't, they don't get their 501c3 tax exempt break.
No.
That's the whole thing. In order.
Yep.
Then you hear people like that Greg Locke dude talking about, oh, we should just blow that dome right off that rock so we can build the temple and the second coming of Jesus can happen and all this. And I'm like, you're a psychopath. Dancing around with Israeli flags and shit like that. Go over there and dance around with a Christian flag around the middle of Jerusalem and see what happens to you. The little bastards will start throwing rocks at you and worse.
Spitting on you? Yeah.
Spit on you, throw rocks at you, push you, hit you, run up and sucker punch you. They don't. I see these people, Christians for Israel, and I'm like, they don't reciprocate.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like, you know, cows for McDonald's.
Cow for McDonald's. That's Chick-fil-A's motto, isn't it? Eat more chicken.
Yeah. I mean, that's just it's sick the way people just get, you know, lulled into some shit, and it's this perception deception. They program you with this perception deception right from the time you're a little kid. You go in there and you're given this perception that this person up at the front of the room is all knowing and going to make you smart and give you knowledge and has authority. And who is it really? It's just some purple haired bimbo that just got out of some liberal university. Get the fuck out of here.
I want to show you guys something. Try to guess where I am on Google Earth.
The South Pole.
The South Pole, yeah.
Are you?
Yep. I'm at the South Pole.
Nice.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why is this the South Pole?
yes. What do I win?
Why is this the South
Trip
Pole?
to the South Pole.
Ceremonial South Pole.
Yeah, ceremonial.
It looks
That
very...
is. Oh, here you go, Duffy.
Okay,
We
so
found
let's
it.
check. Let me zoom out and you can, just so people can see I am really at the South Pole.
You really look for, and that's what it pulled up.
Wow.
No,
There is no pole.
there's an office.
That's what
building.
That's what P Brain was talking about on his video.
Oh yeah.
That yeah, there was no. That is weird.
Yep.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
That could be next door to my building right now.
Focus. What is this?
And what was it? Somebody sent me Tezoric.
What's that mean? Cregi J704.
Yeah, that's some lawyer term.
Cregi or something. Cregi.
They're referencing a law, some catch-22.
And then I'll show you guys something. That shoot has a lot of adverts.
Oh, we're outside now. Okay. There's
I got some new tattoos.
Anyway, look at the South Pole. Let's
There
get
it
to the
is.
Geographic. What is that?
What?
Is that a compass?
No. What's that?
Triangle?
What's that?
Masonic symbol?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a compass.
Yeah,
Weird.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
There you go. It almost looks like a sextant, doesn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Sextant with the compass in the middle, but it's placed like a Masonic triangle with
I get the symbolism. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite weird. Focus
You found
Prime.
it, though.
I want to see if I can find this company.
Yeah. What's their story?
Oh, they're the same company that did the whole final experiment. Financial group. They're funded by the same group that Will Duffy ripped off. He's their patsy.
This is
That was
that
a good.
company.
Okay.
Huh?
What do they build?
Commercial tech office, Casa de Fal. They sell commercial buildings.
Okay, that looks like apartments is up there on the.
Why are they in Antarctica?
That's a
the
good
South
question.
Pole?
I think they brought you to some odd place, dude. I don't think that's at the South Pole.
I mean, this is definitely that logo.
Yeah. Why would they be at the South Pole? That's the question.
Multiple languages, or is that the same language? Oh, that's a ceremonial one. Okay.
You can WhatsApp them, Flats.
But this is literally just a room. Look at this. It's a door.
So weird.
I mean, it's got coffee. It's just a signboard jar, and then it goes to a corridor. Unfortunately, we can't move to the corridor to go look, which sucks.
You can see the rest of the building.
That is weird.
Huh.
This is Google Earth you're on?
Yeah.
Odd. And that's at the South Pole. All right.
Where was it now?
Fuck out of here.
Where's other ones?
I already have his email. Sweet.
You got
Some of
what?
the ancient
Have you got
snow-
WhatsApp on your computer, Flats?
Yeah, my wife's WhatsApp. Why?
Because you can WhatsApp that company on the website.
And what am I going to ask them? Why is your ball becoming?
Why, when I go on Google Earth to Antarctica, do I see pictures of your office?
It's really downtown Manhattan, and that's where they're at. Somebody hacked their site, put their pictures on the South Pole.
Quite odd.
It is strange. Yeah, why is it got those lines on it? I've heard the explanation, but
it's all stitched together, isn't it? Because
yeah, can't spread it out like it really is. It won't be a continent. Oh, did you figure out the degrees of the sun?
No, I didn't look at it yet today again.
you should get in
Where's
touch.
your English?
Get in touch with Brian and see what Brian thinks about that.
Union Glacier. Oh, there's no photos for Union Glacier.
What?
None?
None.
I wonder why not.
No street views. Look how beautiful that looks.
Oh, yeah. You can kind of see the runway, right?
Huh.
Can you see the airport?
Why did they do this though? It's like
Bless you. Salute.
Yeah, I wonder why Duffy couldn't answer that question. Why don't you get an airplane and fly
Salute.
south?
Na zdrowie.
South
there's
Pole?
the runway.
Yeah.
There's the runway.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Everything's so. Look at that boxiness. It's just so weird.
Everything's very.
It's
It's
just
freaking StarCraft.
It is.
so goofy.
It's Picasso Earth.
I'm telling you that measuring tool just
What?
literally glitches out on that.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. That wouldn't make it. Why doesn't it do it everywhere else in the world, dude? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Just in Antarctica and at the pole.
And the North Pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Where
I mean,
Santa
look
Claus is at.
Santa Claus.
look how weird everything is. Look, it's like you
Yeah.
can see it's all just placed together.
It.
So what's what you have to do with a flat Earth? You gotta like make it into a globe in real life, in real time.
Really weird.
When I first got up here to Denver, Google Earth was going around taking pictures of everything too. They were hiring people just straight off the street. Practically anybody had a camera could go take a picture of their neighborhood and they would put it on there. That's how they made Google Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's not real pictures of. You just don't see a real picture of Antarctica at all. They're all CGI. Every single one of them online.
That is weird. Because you would think they would just take a full picture of Antarctica, but they don't. But
They
of
don't.
every other continent, they do.
Yep. That's true.
Remember what Anthony said? Like they don't really do any science down there neither. No, they're drilling holes in ice, throw water up, and make it turn into snow. You know.
No, but
That's
they do science. They do science, man, because they say, I'm doing an experiment. I want to see if this popsicle will freeze longer than this one.
All right. That's science.
That's science.
They're like children. They really are. They're very childlike in their thinking.
Don't call it science.
Well, they just think that by pasting that label on it gives it some credibility. That's all. Mm.
Make them feel good. Science. Who could say that? Bill Nye. Science. Science.
So yeah, this was kind of weird. There was a thing here. I just saw this where Mercury was seen in front of the moon. Did you guys see about that? This was I guess, like last night. Hang on a second.
Mercury was seen.
Yeah, there's a video on it. I saw some shit on X about it too.
Well,
Wow.
Mikey Smith filmed Moon, and it looks like you can see Mars and Mars's reflection on Moon.
Check this out.
Weird.
Oh wait, my bad. Hang on, I got to do something here.
Seeing through a rock. All right. Like the
Let
title.
me unshare this so it'll let me do what I got to do here. Hold on a second.
I was waiting for Tyrone Bigums to ask for one of those.
I don't know how that happens. My tab gets muted, and then it gives me a rough way to go. Hang on, let me bring it back up. There it is. All right.
I guarantee you there will be arguing in these comments. Do y'all notice anything wrong right here? Well, you should. So this is Venus, which we know is well far behind the moon, right? And we see this open part of the moon. Come right back to that. If you ask your handy dandy scientist or whatever why the moon will show up dark in different slithers, they'll say it's because the sun reflecting off this rock. And that's why the moon changes sizes, which means you're only seeing the illuminated part, which means the other part is still there, it's just a rock. Still there, just a rock. Meaning if you punch the dark side of the moon, it would hurt your hand because it's just a rock. Don't forget, when you record the moon or take pictures of the moon, it looks like a light, and the Bible also says it's a light. So do y'all see the problem right here? Somehow we can see Venus through a hardened rock in the sky. Not just a hardened rock, but a huge hardened rock. But now look at this. Are we sure that this is not the only physical part? You need to find the video where it shows like a disc going under the water and showing like the moon shows. So being somewhat like a hologram, how can something land on a hologram? So maybe, just maybe, we don't really understand what the moon is. And yeah, in this video it looks like it's underwater, like the waters that are above. And I'm just being stupid, just entertainment purposes only.
Thanks for putting on a clean t-shirt for the show.
Yeah. Is that Larry the Cable Guy? Come on. I figured I'd drift it.
Stop. Wow. Why does it do that? It just goes and plays the next freaking video.
You can pause that, can't you?
I was trying to. I couldn't find it.
Oh, damn it.
Anyway, it's gone.
Oh, I don't mind Larry. He's a good guy.
Yeah, let me see. There's some pictures on X. I saw that too, I think.
There's multiple people seeing it. Like,
yeah.
Interesting.
I remember way back in the day during the last planetary alignment, not the one just recently. There was like one a couple of years ago, and people were seeing Venus and Mercury in the night sky.
Huh. Shouldn't be able to see that.
That's what I was saying. And they were saying the same thing. Like, why are we seeing this? Nobody ever gave us an answer. NASA didn't make a press release going, now that planetary alignment wasn't really a planetary alignment.
Should you be able to see Jupiter all the time?
Yeah.
All year round.
Flat, that's that link to this old guy from I think it was the late 60s or something. He's talking the moon is made of plasma.
Dr. Forrest, what was his name? Forrestal?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Try to find any info on that guy. It's next to near impossible to find anything about him.
That was such an interesting interview. We're not going to the moon. They're not going to land on that thing.
Well, the moon's not a place. It's a thing. The moon is not a place. It's like saying, we're going to go to the street light. We're going to land on the street light. You know, I mean, it's just as dumb. You know?
Right.
We're going to land on a rainbow.
Are we?
I mean, it makes as much. You're not going to get to it. You know, that's it. Nobody gets out of here alive anyway. So,
well, you know when Mctoons tries to make fun of flat Earth and he calls it a dirt pizza.
Yeah.
Well, in his belief, he's got balls of dirt in a vacuum. That's why he says that.
What's more plausible?
This is how bad this is out. You know, their whole little claim, like we watched a little while ago, that their lander was going to put down a thing and vacuum the dust off of the moon.
I was like, what? I was in class. Listen to that. It's like, are you kidding?
These are scientists, right? Supposedly these are scientists. Nobody that went right over everybody's head that put that shit out there. Even so much as to make an animation, make a little thing of the vacuum cleaner that comes down and picks up stuff, and it's like, wait, well, hold up, what? How are you going to do that? How are you going to make the Atmos? Because when you use a vacuum cleaner, it's not sucking.
Yeah.
It creates a pressure differential, and the air outside pushes everything in. It's pushing in. So that means that they've got something they're able to make the 10 to the negative 14 torr Atmos. Well, let's keep in mind we're at 760 positive. It's 760, and they got something beyond that that's going to be able to cause that 10 to the negative 14 to be a greater pressure and push dust up into that thing. Get out of here. Nobody even thought that out. They're not even trying anymore. Either that or they just know that everybody's so fucking stupid that they're not going to, that don't matter.
Yeah, correct.
The pressure in that vacuum has to be lower than that, right? Correct?
Right.
Yeah. That's going to be hard to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely ignorance, and it's just a lazy society that they just trust whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys,
it's too much.
Why Satan is not hiding anymore. The village agenda is everywhere. You can see it in plain sight. So they don't have to hide anymore because people are so dumbed down. They accept everything.
Like Giannis, you were saying yesterday, like the name of this Blue Ghost Firefly. Come on.
Yeah.
That's its plain sight. Just learn to read signs and symbols. If you read it, you will get it. See it freaking everywhere. That's the curse, unfortunately.
There are probably people who believe that the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are real too.
Oh yeah, they're not.
Oh, they're not real.
Oh man.
They get giant robots that morph into things too. They run around fighting evil everywhere. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, that was the.
It literally looks like a science teacher I had at school.
Yeah.
Forrester. That's his name.
They're not.
We got a lot of truth out of this guy.
It's a plasma.
Boy, that's some good gravy right there.
Yeah, but the thing is, he went on.
But whatever happened to him?
I don't know.
It was ridiculed or bumped off, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got to land on the moon. They had to go through.
But that's what I was saying. They had to fake it.
Yeah. But he did say Mars and Venus were actual planets, though. At the end of that, without any evidence of it. So.
Just Charles, thanks for coming, Matt.
Yeah, later, Charles.
He's at school. He's
teaching.
Teaching the children.
Don't teach him about the moon.
Let me see. I know I had that somewhere. Here's a photograph of that. Somebody else took.
Oh,
I'm sure a lot of children, youngsters, which he's teaching.
What's up with that, right?
Become real thinkers, question everything around them. It's good. It's fucking great. They had this kind of teacher.
If a planet like Mercury went between us and the moon, you would definitely see it in the sky, wouldn't you? It'd be huge.
Right. I mean, that's freaking insane right there.
Yeah, it's going right through it. You can see it, the outline around the back of it. Yeah. Yes, Photoshop. You know it.
Strange times we live in.
Yeah. That isn't a real picture, man. Somebody put that together.
So I think so. It's interesting times, not even strange times. Interesting times.
It's not all that crazy, is it? Because they claim that they see Mercury transit Sun.
Yeah.
So it's on the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Check, that's the moon.
Yeah, but we're closer to the moon. Like, what was it, 243,000 miles away, right?
How does that happen?
Oh, but that's in their paradigm. They look the same distance away to me.
That's insane, man.
And that's all. When I played my other video on my channel from stars seen through the moon, they're like, "Oh, it's just wrong. It's dust on the camera lens."
Where do you think the Turkish flag came from? It's with the crescent moon with a star through it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It happens.
Oh, we got South Carolina's on fire now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
There ain't much there, I promise you.
175 wildfires raging, 4,200 acres.
Huh. Is it going anywhere near Clemson? Going to burn down the university?
I don't know, man.
Well, the Tigers need to win a couple of games, at least.
Let's see if I can get that video.
North Carolinians are not too fond of South Carolinians for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh.
Go to Myrtle Beach. It's fun.
All right, go to Virginia Beach.
Yeah, you're closer there. Yeah. When I was a kid, we went to Myrtle Beach.
What about Brian Stabley's doing down there in North Carolina? He's, I guess, selling lots of real estate, and he's got his license. He's doing his thing.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, moon time.
Yeah, this is one of my first videos on my channel.
Hi, Blue Fox here. On September 27th, 2015, I took pictures of the eclipse of the moon. I set up my 5-inch telescope using a 17mm eyepiece and took these snapshots. You will notice in the pictures, stars show through the dark portions of the moon.
During the eclipse.
And as I go through them, I'll blow them up a little larger so you can see these stars. I'll point to one. There's a blue star here, a white star. There's another star right here. That shows up
makes
quite.
you wonder what causes the eclipse.
And that's that picture. Move on to the next one. You can actually see the stars here. We'll zoom in and we'll see a red star with a white star right in here. And then there's 3 stars, a white star, a blue star, and another blue star. And some stars shining through. So what my point is, that is the moon transparent?
You know what? I think we should look into the angels, and I think we should look into the angels and really get into nitty-gritty. What kind of sapphires and the gems they were wearing, because those gems, they give the colors. There might be some correlation with it. I don't know. I'm just wild guess.
Stars, sapphire, angels, stones. Yeah, makes sense. Definitely see the stars.
You got a link
Yeah.
for that, Flats? People in the chat want a link for that video.
Yeah, let's go through. There we go.
Scott page anyway.
It's still one of my first videos on my channel.
Giannis had a good point, though. I think, like,
Oh, this is
remember
your
the
video?
breastplate that? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The breastplate of the who was it? Levi.
Angels.
Yeah. Had all the stones in it.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and those stones have colors. So I need to look deeper into it. It just came back to my mind. I think I will just dig a bit into the stuff and give you later my findings.
Nice.
Problem is not every gem is always the same color, because some gems, particular gems, can be, for example, red, green, blue, purple. So that will be hard to figure it out. But
Yeah, like sapphire you can get that's just clear.
Yes, that's right.
May explain some of the phenomena we're seeing in the sky for sure.
I like what Kunal just said. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the. Wait, where are the stars? That's good. That's good. I like that.
Nice.
Do you remember there was a video quite a while ago about the how angels look like, and like a circle is under circle. That's how Bible describes them, and the so-called science found those objects in the space, as they claim.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name? Do you remember the name of those circles? There was one specific one. I just forgot how it sounds or what it is. Because I know I have like 2 videos or 3 on my channel about this. I want to bring it up now because it's really very revealing.
There's a NASA mission, SD something, I can't remember what number it is, but there's all kinds of crazy little flashing things moving about. See if you can find it.
Oh, they've changed Wiki Flerf back, guys.
I saw that, yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
Why? We had it made it just right. Why would they change it?
And Mctoons special pages are gone.
Oh, no doubt.
Flats, get this up.
Oh,
You are so creative.
Is it thrown out the window or something?
Oh my word!
That's more entertaining than the actual interview itself, man, or the meeting or whatever you want to call that. That was
People are clever, man.
Yeah.
NASA TV TBC.
Oh.
You don't need no sound.
Okay.
Well, we're going too far.
Where should I go?
You go a little bit further forward. Bit further forward. Bit further forward. There's like looks like along there. Play it from there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
What
There's
the
like
hell?
there's all stuff floating about and that. Like,
Is this supposed to be in space?
well, either in space or in high up, I don't know. Like, but when it like zooms in on them, some looks like stars when you zoom in on them.
What in a petri dish?
And this is NASA.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, it zooms in on them.
What the
I
hell?
don't like anything I've seen in the space footage.
That's a microscope.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Petri dish microscope. They're looking at bacteria. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not joking. When you look, if you spend any time watching the sky, like that's how busy it is in the sky.
Yeah.
Stuff like that moving about.
What's the long thing though? That's what I want to know. That seems like the object they're focusing on. It's all them satellites there.
Yeah.
That was a geocentric satellite just sitting there.
Those were amoebas.
Amoebas.
Amoeba?
Must be amoebas in the sky then, Dave.
Uh-oh.
Well, that looks sciencey.
Oh, yeah.
What are we seeing here?
That's a photo cell.
Burning through paper.
Oh, okay. With a laser.
Okay, I found one of the videos. I know a few. This video which I posted, and the timestamp is 1 minute. You can see the circles and circles. That's exactly how Bible describes the angels. Or you can just show the picture or a bit of video if you want.
What are they doing now?
They're just burning stuff.
Okay.
Trying to look at different things, how it acts in space.
That's really benefiting.
And I'm assuming a majority of y'all believe in the Bible, right? NBC News posted this headline. They said they have a new study that finds potential alien megastructures known as Dyson spheres. And a lot of people with knowledge of the scriptures are reminded of the book of Ezekiel and also the book of Revelation. Now, let me play this video, and I want you to listen to the details of how they describe these quote-unquote Dyson spheres. And you let me know if you notice anything that sounds a little bit familiar, all right? Let's go.
A group of researchers say they've identified at least 7 stars that might be surrounded by super advanced alien megastructures known as Dyson spheres. Yes, I said alien structures, and I know what you're thinking, but just stay with me here, because the basic idea was this. Superior intelligent life might build big structures around their home stars or planets as a way to harness or reuse that energy. A 1960s physicist who came up with this idea, Freeman Dyson, argued that if these structures existed...
Schmiegel.
Yeah. No, he looks like a mixture of what's that farmer?
Precious. Looks like a bit like the big friend of the giant and goes together.
Yeah, mixed, but he does look like Babe Pig in the City, I think is.
No, Babe.
Yeah, with the farmer and then with like a mixture of Gollum or
the ears. That's what's getting me, dude.
Or Dobby.
Dude, that's a disheveled looking human being, man.
They pull him off the street, dressed him up. Hey, talk about these spheres, dude. Set him down in front of the microphone.
But his ears are.
Yeah, they're flat on
His
top.
nose, everything is wow. Okay.
There'd be so much energy that human scientists on Earth could probably spot it because it would emit a lot of infrared radiation.
For you know, it's a demon in human skin.
Jesus.
That's some wonky lug oils.
Wow.
Hey, he's a man, guys.
He's a model, guys. Come on.
So in this new study, researchers say they found 7 sources glowing in the infrared. Those are their words, but couldn't find an obvious explanation for why.
They said that they found 7 sources glowing in the infrared, but couldn't find an obvious explanation to what it was. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 7 sources. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence. But 7 sources glowing in the infrared that you can't find an explanation for. That's a very specific number. And a lot of people were talking about the book of Revelation, which we're going to get in and open up in a second. But let's just finish this.
These sources are glowing so much, which could mean they're Dyson spheres or something else entirely. And what I'm saying is, what? Space is so crazy. I wish I understood it better. So let's talk to a scientist to help wrap our heads around this. I'm joined now by Professor Jan.
So when you read Book of Enoch and Enoch gets took up and is possibly in firmament, he describes 7 burning mountains.
Yeah, I remember that.
Any specific number, 7, yeah.
Yeah. But oh my God, I don't understand space. I wish I did.
11. She is an astrophysicist and author of the book Black Hole Survival Guide, as well as the Claire Tow Professor of Physics and Astronomy at Barnard College of Columbia University.
But Black Hole Survival Guide. We
Don't
need a survival guide for black holes.
Don't listen to the ABS, just listen to the comparison between the Christianity and what so-called science find. So this guy is really pretty on point. I remember I watched it 2 times.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to leave you.
Professor, first of all, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for having me. I tried to explain it a little bit. That was my very dirty version. I was going to be like, yeah, but I'm an English major who just had Google. You have a PhD in physics from MIT. So how do you explain Dyson spheres?
I think that was an excellent explanation. If you look at where we are relative to the sun, we're very far away. We're the 3rd planet in. And imagine the light that we try to collect, let's say, with solar panels on people's homes or on any roofs to collect that energy. Imagine if you got really close and you caught everything the sun was emitting. It's just a tremendous amount of power. And so Freeman Dyson was thinking about this. Actually, he was originally inspired by sci-fi, written by Olaf Stapleton like decades earlier. And his idea wasn't so much a solid sphere. It was really like satellites in orbit, a network of things that would be orbiting and would essentially, what we would now say, have solar panels and are collecting that energy.
So what do you make of this study, just generally speaking, I guess? Do you think it's possible that these are the elusive Dyson spheres?
So I think it's very unlikely, but I'm open. We have to be open as scientists. If we think we know the answer before we go and observe, then we're already defeated. I think it's terribly unlikely, but it's extremely exciting and interesting to think about. And it's fun to think about. What's probably going to happen is we're going to look at this infrared signature that you mentioned, and we're going to find out that there's a natural cause. So a lot of things emit heat in the infrared. You know, infrared goggles allow us to see human bodies and the heat of human bodies. And it's not that dissimilar, that when we look in the infrared, we see things emitting heat. So the idea was if we had this very technologically advanced civilization, like thousands of years beyond where we are right now, and they could build such a thing, and it was collecting all this energy.
Speaking about the infrared, yes. Back in the Vietnam, they were using infrared goggles, and people were seeing demons and the strange entities. So the military, that's why they changed to the green goggles, the green light, because they were shooting in space. So that's connection, infrared. So they're seeing definitely something over there. What they see, we don't know. But there is connection, I'm 100% sure of it.
It would collect also some heat and would have to cool off, and we would see that in the infrared. But there are other natural possibilities that could explain.
What do you think those possibly could be?
Well, it could be a very young star that still has some material around it in kind of a disk, and that's how planets form. Planets coalesce out of these early disks.
That was BS.
Yeah. They coalesces out of nothing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's what they're saying. You know, just majority is just BS. But what you can read between the lines, that's what's important. Go on.
This is how we form planets.
Yeah, because they know, because planets exist. Yeah.
Thank you, Justin. $2. He says, "Oh, when you're doing KSC Sean videos, don't want to miss. We're definitely going to be doing soon. I was thinking maybe Wednesday, because I'm off tomorrow night. So I was thinking tomorrow, Wednesday, maybe do a KSC, because we have to look at the Trinity thing as well. Might be a good thing to look at doing. Anyway, you guys are ready to give your closing statements.
Oh, yeah, Mctoons sucks, man. He's an asshole. An absolute asshole. Get something better than do with your life, man. You know what I mean? Come on, dude. You're doing what kids would do at school. Make a little comic book about the people they hate. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. What the hell, man? Honestly. Ridiculous. But it's stream.
Yeah, he's a mentally unhinged individual, man. For real. There's something really wrong with him.
Is it doing him any favors doing things like that, though? In my opinion, no.
I don't know. You'd have to ask him. It doesn't affect me, no.
You've got to be just as retarded as Toon to think there's all good about it. Like,
yeah. Right.
Very short statement from me. Mctoon.
So you have a show, PJ, tomorrow. What show are you doing?
Yeah, tonight and tomorrow. Tonight, 11 tonight. Because I was going to do it last night, but I didn't feel up to it. Like after my cousin and all that. So, yeah. I left it tonight, so I'll be on in a couple of hours, and and tomorrow afternoon, and then tomorrow night again, I suppose, because I will be on tomorrow night again as well. So 3 streams coming up in the space of 24 hours.
Wow.
Nice. So, are you going to be streaming?
Not tonight. No, tomorrow night. Tuesday's my regular night, so I will be tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern. I got to work tomorrow.
Awesome. Do you guys want to say thank you all for coming? You guys rock. Appreciate all the super chats, all the likes, all the shares. Remember, I'm off tomorrow, so go and support PJ with his stream tomorrow. And see you guys on Wednesday. Many, many blessings. May the press with you. Cheerio.
Crafted signs of the divine. I'm made for something true. In God's plan, my